What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the remote front office. Today we are doing a slightly different video. Today is a way too early top 5 league pass rankings for me next year. I had league pass this year, and then that was my first year of it because it came with 2K, so I gave it a try. And then now I'm going into my second year because I've pre-ordered 2K already. Don't ask me why. Um, but yeah, it comes with league pass again this year. So I'm going to give you guys my way too early. Obviously, with bigger trades and if there's any other crazy moves that we don't foresee right now, these could change. And these very well could change from now until the beginning of the season. But as always, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we are going to do more videos like this throughout the off season, just kind of as we get out of the summer league phase and get more prepping into the season. We'll do rankings. We'll do this team better than that team. I'll do prediction video at some point of the 1 through 15 in each conference, all that sort of stuff. But let's go ahead and get into today's video. I think number 1 is going to stay the same for me regardless. They were towards the top of at least my initial League Pass rankings last year, and that's going to be the Oklahoma City Thunder. So you get a team that was in the play-in, still really young. Josh Giddey's I love the way Josh Giddey plays. And then you have Shea, who is just an amazing player, averaged 30, and you have Chet coming back. The main reason that they were initially in this for me last year was because I was really high on Chet coming out of the draft, and I wanted to watch a lot of Chet, and then he got hurt, so he didn't play. But now with Chet coming back, it looks like he is still going to be about what I thought he would be. And then you add another year for Shea and Josh Giddey and all these other guys around him. I'm curious to see if they make any moves deadline maybe to bolster this team if it's performing well. So I think just a night in, night out basis is what I'm looking for on League Pass, right? I'm not looking for the best team that's going to have the best record and the best conference, and I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for teams that I'm going to want to watch consistently every night. When they come on, I'm like, okay, this team is getting a display for some reason because I know they're going to be fun, energetic. If you guys will notice, the list is going to be a lot more youthful teams, not necessarily contending teams, right? Minus one exception. The second team, for obvious reasons, is going to be the San Antonio Spurs. A couple of reasons. Obviously, Wembanyama is reason 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? I want to see what he does on a night-to-night basis. I want to see him throughout the year. I'm curious if they sit him much, how many games he plays, just how he looks in a true offense, NBA-wise, defense, NBA-wise, their schemes. When he plays bigger centers, is he guarding them? All that sort of stuff. And then the other reason it's going to be Jeremy Sohan. I know that's a crazy thing to say. A guy that's not a good scorer, can isolate a little bit, distribute, but he's not really a one-on-one go get you a bucket guy. I liked him coming out of the draft last year. I wanted him to go to OKC last year to pair with Chet, but now he is pairing with, in my opinion at least, a better version of Chet, right? You have 7'5" Wembanyama. You could slide him to the 4, maybe even the 3 next to him. And I just love his defense, his energy, the hair colors, all of it. Jeremy Sohan's one of my guys. He will be one of my guys for the next 10 plus years, hopefully. And so the Spurs, especially with him and Wembanyama, are probably going to be pretty high on this League Pass ranking for years to come. The third team might surprise some people, the Indiana Pacers. So when Tyrese Halliburton played, the Indiana Pacers were really fun to watch, right? You had Benedict Mathurin at the beginning of the year lighting it up. You have Tyrese just a great vision and IQ and just knowing where to put the ball. You have Miles Turner. I mean, granted, is Miles Turner the most appealing person to watch on a night-to-night basis? No. But he does have his blocks in there and different things like that. And I think this team with the new additions of like Jarris Walker, I think they're going to be a good, solid team that may even make another deal. Who knows? And maybe add somebody else to this core. Team number 4 is going to be the Sacramento Kings. I'm hoping this, again, once you hit like third, this is where teams can probably fluctuate in and out, right? Like if Houston's good, Houston's good to watch. Let me rephrase it correctly. Houston will slide in here at one of these spots, right? But the Kings, just the offense, the high-powered, running it through Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox being as clutch as he was last year. I just think all in all, it's a solid team to, watch and kind of get a feel for and, see maybe exactly where things end up going, And then the last team, this team had a tie. I'm not gonna lie. It was between Golden State and Denver. To be entirely honest with you guys. And the reason I'm choosing Denver is because the Golden State thing, I've watched it for so long, right? Because I was watching early Steph. I was watching early Clay, early Draymond. When Sean Livingston got there, because if you guys don't know, Sean Livingston's one of my guys, I watched him even more, right? And so I've watched this team for years and years and years. And of course, I'm still going to watch them in big games, or I just don't necessarily know how game to game, unless it's a good Steph night or a good Clay night or something like that. I don't know how that team holds you, and you want to watch all 82 games, right? Denver, though, Jokic plays a vast majority of the time. When Michael Porter Jr. is healthy and he's on one, it's just amazing to watch. When Jamal Murray's healthy, amazing to watch. Aaron Gordon will give you highlight plays, pretty healthy player. Um, it's just I feel like from a health and who's going to play the most amount of games standpoint, I think Denver, coming off of a championship run with still a chip on their shoulder of they want to keep it going, I think is going to be a slight bit more fun to watch than Golden State. Some honorable mentions on this list. Houston, again, like I said, if Fred VanVleet and Ime Udoka really do turn that franchise around, and it's not AAU ball like it's been the last couple of years, absolutely they become one of the teams I want to watch all the time. The Pistons, again, if Cade can right the ship with this team and it starts to look a little bit better and they kind of figure out who's playing center, I think that'll be a good team to watch. I unfortunately will be watching the Chicago Bulls as much as possible. Unfortunately, they don't make League Pass just because without Lonzo, I don't think they're a League Pass eligible team in my mind. But other than that, I think that's probably the vast majority. Uh, Maybe at the end of the year, we'll look back on this and we'll realize that a couple people got hurt for longer than expected, and so teams switched in and out. But all in all, I think this is a pretty consistent list with as far as what I do plan on currently, right? Um, but yeah, let me know your guys' top 5 down below. Who you're looking forward to having play this year. Um, and I will catch you guys on Friday with another video. Appreciate everybody coming through. Peace.